for. I'm your host, Tom Osa.
And I'm Mike Kluger.
And thanks for joining us today. Let's talk about our sponsors real quick. Thank you guys for being sponsors of Rockland's News. Yabu Fence Company, Dana Pest Control, Easy Temp, Hackensack, New Jersey for all your commercial refrigeration needs. Kobe Sushi. Don't we love Kobe Sushi?
I love Kobe Sushi. Their sushi was so good.
Right?
And I enjoyed the entire pickleball party.
Mm-hmm.
They throw great corporate parties there at Kobe Sushi. I checked out their jazz gear because you know I'm a big sound guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want to go and be entertained and well-fed, Kobe Sushi's the place.
Absolutely, and we love them. They're in New City, New York. We're going to talk about a few more of our sponsors, but again, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I wanted to do like the dramatic pause so that the music stopped.
It was dramatic. I felt the suspense.
I know. That's what I do. I'm very suspenseful.
So, Tom, tell us about Monday.
Well, we even have more sponsors.
There's more sponsors
to thank.
Is it more sponsors because it's Monday?
It's more sponsors because they're liking what we do, Mike.
They like what we do?
Yeah.
Really? And
we like that they support us. Susan Bover from Coldwell Banker Realty. Lauren Molino Muller from Howard Hanna Rand Realty. Whole Shop Bagels. We like Whole Shop Bagels a whole heck of a lot.
One of my favorites.
You know, 99 Signs. A business without a sign, ladies and gentlemen, is a sign of no business. So contact 99signs.com, located in Nyack, New York, so that you can get signs for your event, for your storefront, digital signs, all the sorts of signs. FZ Perfection, located in Congress, New York, Clean Space Maintenance Management Company, and our new sponsor, the New York Boulders baseball team. Thank you very much, guys, for sponsoring us.
Hold on. Did they give us a home run?
Woo! Yippee! Yeah, I need a soundboard item for like the clapping.
That is on the budget. Everybody, we're going to get on its way cool desk. Mm-hmm. If you would like to support us or give us any advice, contact us at
845-877-7333. Extension number 2 is for Rockland's News, or you can email us at news@rocklandsnews.com if you have an interesting tip or something that happened in Rockland County. Make sure it's got to be verified. We don't just post rumors. You know, if Venezuela got, invaded, we don't care. We want proof.
That was my Axis and Allies game.
Oh, really? They were in that?
I mean, all the countries, that and Risk.
Risk, that was such a great game.
I feel like Axis and Allies is Risk on steroids.
Yeah. Ghosts and Goblins, the video game.
Oh, that was a great game.
Yep. Yeah, we're Generation X. Well,
yeah, video games.
Mike, why don't we do the weather? I'll just hand that over to you.
Who's the hippy dippy weatherman today?
You can be the hippy dippy weatherman.
Well, and in the great words of the great George Carlin, I will bring you the hippy dippy weatherman from your hippy dippy weather, man.
And here it comes. Go for it, Mike. We're gonna cheer you on.
Monday. It's all sorts of gray. You know that's not how the song goes, folks. But it is a gray Monday out there. It is 32 degrees here at 11 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow, however, it's supposed to warm up to 41. The low being still at 27. Wednesday, 44. We're climbing. Thursday, 46. Friday, 49 and rainy. 51 on Saturday, but it's supposed to rain on our heads. And then we cool back down on Sunday. It will be 45 degrees. Monday, 38. All of the lows are hovering right around freezing, except for that hump day of the week.
Yeah, totally. And Saturday's looking pretty good. 51 degrees. I might actually not have to wear the amount of clothing that I had to wear yesterday, being like friggin' 10 degrees out.
No, you will have to wear all of your water repellent clothes.
Repellent.
Bring out the umbrellas. I don't know how windy it's going to be, but it looks like the wind's kind of low. But whenever the weather changes, it gets blustery around here, folks. Blustery.
And ladies and gentlemen, note that we're also going to have some other commentators, not just for the news, but also for sports. As I mentioned on Friday, we are going to start some collaborations with some really cool people. Guess who I got for the show, Mike?
Pickleball people?
Tom Brady.
Wait, Tom Brady?
Yep, Tom Brady.
Wait. The giant loving Tom Brady or the giant respecting Tom Brady?
Neither. A different Tom Brady altogether. It's not the Tom Brady that you're thinking of. It's a different Tom Brady.
I heard that Tom Brady likes the Giants.
No, but he is. Oh, you did listen to that. You listened to that podcast I did with
No,
him.
we had this discussion many moons ago.
Okay, so he is a Giants fan.
Right.
Okay, and he's also a sports performance coach.
What does that mean?
In other words, like say for instance, if you're training for a big event, if you're looking to increase your mass weight, your body structure, going to the gym, making sure that you're doing things safely, stretching, all the things that basically help you to do a very athletic life in a very safe manner. And that's Tom Brady.
So he will teach you to be Hans and Franz?
Pretty much. You're going to be able to pick things up and put them down.
I like to pick things up and put them down.
Possibly at the same time. I don't know how good he is.
Well, I mean, you got two hands.
Mm-hmm. It's all balance.
It's all about the balance.
And sixes and sevens.
You and your sixes and sevens.
I don't know what that's all about. It's like cannabis.
I
don't know about this cannabis thing. I don't know about this sixes and sevens.
Well, if you do want to know about that cannabis thing, you go to 202 Cannabis. And let me tell you, everything is so clean and immaculate. It's almost like walking into a display museum talking about all of these farm products. Everyone there was very knowledgeable. I did not purchase anything, but I got the full education, and I would go there if I had any money.
It feels a little bit like an Apple store, right? When you
go in,
it
feels better than an Apple store.
All right. Good. Well, good. Yeah.
Like you feel like you're doing not only are you getting New York grown products,
mm-hmm.
So you are supporting your state's local agriculture. You are also helping out a small business.
Mm-hmm. And for instance, I'm told that this exists in the world. Bouquet Premium Indoor Flower, bouquetflower.com.
Hold on. But it's not spelled like bouquet, right?
It's Bouket.
Those people with their changing the spellings of words and things.
Yeah, we Gen X people don't like that too much.
I mean, we started it, so it's not like we can complain too loudly. Anyway, 202 Cannabis is the place to go to become educated, learn, become unignorant about things.
Yeah.
Because we promote going out and finding out about your neighbors and being part of the community here at AM Rockland.
That's
Rockland
right.
News.
And speaking of which, let's hop into the news. And it's not all good news. It's actually a lot of bad news. But I'm going to start with, just to bring everybody up to speed. At the beginning of the show, I mentioned there were several things. 21 cases of measles have been confirmed in Rockland County. And I don't have the story in front of me, but just something to note, we're going to come back to this, is that's the largest number of cases at this point in the year in Rockland County in a long time. Oh,
when you say long, are you talking decades or centuries?
I'll tell you right now. Hang on.
We are going to the interwebs for fact checking.
Script, ladies and gentlemen.
When do we ever have a script?
That's true. Hold on. 21 cases of measles. 21 cases of measles.
Well, while Tom is looking for that, I would like to recommend to everyone to wash your hands more thoroughly, practice good hygiene, because it is influenza season, the flu. And nobody wants your germs. Keep your germs to yourself.
All right. This is the largest number of cases in over 30 years. The Rockland County Health Department. So there's 21 confirmed cases of residents that have measles in Rockland County. It's highly contagious, although the potential complications are preventable. So the Rockland County Health Department urges residents to get vaccinated. And while measles have been considered eliminated in the U.S. since the 2000s, that is just not the case. I side with they just keep on coming back.
Well, and part of it is that we forget.
Mm-hmm.
We forget about how bad the diseases can get. We were reminded so very thoroughly during the lockdown of COVID craziness,
mm-hmm.
That if we don't pay attention, the smallest thing becomes the biggest thing.
Yep, exactly. Got to pay attention to the little signals that could lead to a lot more unfavorable results.
So what you can do for your own person to protect against certain diseases, and this is not a shield, but the better you treat your body,
mm-hmm.
the better it will be at fighting off any
infections
and bugs and all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you eat well, if you exercise well, if you get out and get fresh air and put your body in the best location, not location, the best form it can be in,
Mm-hmm.
you will be better off fighting these bugs. This also
Absolutely.
requires you to have good personal hygiene, brush your teeth, wash your hands, all of those things, because the bugs like to live in the places that we like to touch.
Without a doubt. And here's another bug. Flu cases are spiking across New York, and Rockland County is indeed feeling the impact. Nearly all of the 1,244 reported cases in the county are type A.
What does that mean?
No idea.
Oh.
With local doctors and pharmacists noting unusually high, I would say type A is probably like higher than type B, but
But it could
maybe
be
it's
the other way.
reversed.
I don't know.
It could be. It's 6s and 7s. With local doctors and
What
pharmacists.
if it's 7s and 6s?
Well, that's it's going in reverse.
What
With
is it?
local doctors and pharmacists noting unusually high activity for this time of the year. Highland Medical's Dr. Howard Feldfogel described the season as one of the worst in decades, and Neighbor RX Pharmacy in Pearl River has reported overwhelming demand for vaccines and flu treatments, with supplies running out earlier than expected. So,
Well,
there's that.
but I see here
Yes.
that in all of the negativeness, there is some positive, warm, bright spots.
Yes.
And I say warm because Senator Bill Weber, he got a coat drive and delivered 8,122 pounds of winter clothing collected in the Rockland coat drive.
That's amazing.
So it's his third time he's doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing in 8,000 pounds of winter clothes. So we're talking jackets, we're talking socks, pants,
Everything.
For everyone who is hurting and feeling the crunch of money. This is what this is all about: taking care of your fellow citizens. Nobody should be out there dying in the streets because they can't afford a coat.
That's 100% right.
So there are bins placed around Rockland at 21 different locations.
Mm-hmm.
So you can donate in all sorts of places. I believe Senator Weber, when we interviewed him, said that those locations were on his website. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe so. And he did a whole bunch of press releases. That was announced, I want to say it was 2 months ago. No, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
But he put out additional press releases to make sure that everybody was aware of that. That's a really important point. Sorry, I'm just making an adjustment here.
Who's coming in here? Knock, 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 knock. All right. So
that had to be done. We're not going to explain that on the air.
Oh boy. Maybe 202 Cannabis can help you explain that.
I don't know about this cannabis thing.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Senator Weber's office did have shout outs to Oxford House, Rockland BOCES, and there were United Way, People to People. But all of those organizations are all volunteer, give back to the community organizations.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's what I love about them.
And this is one of the things I like to promote here on the show, is that we are here to help you, Rockland, become a better place by being a better community.
Mm-hmm.
So please reach out to us, tell us what you think, ask us questions. We want to ask your questions to our local politicians and our movers and shakers, because we want to make this the best place for everybody.
Absolutely. And on our next news item, a Stony Point woman has won $10 million on a lottery ticket.
That's a great thing.
Yep, exactly. So it's not just negative news. We unfortunately had to start with it, but we want to end with some really good positive stuff, at least for this particular item. Beatrix Maria Balson of Stony Point is celebrating a $10 million win from the New York Lottery's scratch-off game. She opted for a one-time lump sum payment of over $4.2 million after withholdings. The winning ticket was purchased at Stoney's Food and News. In the last fiscal year, Rockland County Schools received over $53 million in lottery education funds. Want to do the next one, Mike, or you, or me?
Well, I was looking at our list of news, and I'm wondering, with that $10 million, like if I had $10 million, would I take some of that and go to the Barnes & Noble closing, because it's closing after 33 years.
33 years
and
it's closing.
Buy a bunch of books and then donate them to a library, like Rose Memorial Library.
That's actually, I brought this up on the air. there are a plethora of libraries. And just to give people the background story of this, Barnes & Noble in Nanuet is set to close on January 18th of this year after 33 years. Mike, you and me, I mean, we went through all the time. They also have like a role-playing game section, like, of like for Dungeons and Dragons and all that stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, it's
playing this afternoon with my children.
I mean, we could still get the stuff off of the Barnes & Noble website, and there are Barnes & Nobles in New Jersey. But what I noted on Friday is pretty Captain Obvious, but we also have other places where you can get books in Rockland County.
Tell us some of those places, other than Rose Memorial Library, King's Daughters Library.
Yeah, generally speaking, they're called libraries. Okay? So libraries are these buildings where you go and you get books. And
wait. You can get media of all sorts.
Exactly. And here's the wild thing about it is you already paid for the services, yo. Your taxpayer dollars notably put to work in my opinion, a positive fashion so that you could go there and borrow a book, man.
Well, not just that. You can borrow all sorts of media, and there's all sorts of other services.
Right.
That are there to help you. So I went to go get my passport because I wanted another form of ID so I could travel about a little bit more freely. And you can make an appointment at your local library.
You can.
And they will walk you through the process, because if you get one I wrong, one T cross wrong,
you got to go through the whole process again.
So by going there, they walk you through the process and they take care of it for you. There is a fee involved, but there's a place you can go for that kind of help.
Yeah.
And that's at your local library.
You can't get that at Barnes & Noble.
No, you cannot.
Right? And again, nothing against them because we go there, but there's different things. So what I would, and Mike, you're encouraging our citizens and residents of Rockland to really, really, utilize all the awesome things of Rockland. This is my part of that today, which is check out a local library. As you're driving past, like, for instance, if you're on Route 202, there's the Haverstraw King's Daughters Library. If you're up in Stony Point and you're heading past Main Street, if you head on to East Main Street, there's the Rose Memorial Library. And I'm sorry, it's West Main Street now. They just relocated. And literally, I'm just going to read off the different libraries. Blauvelt, Haverstraw, Nanuet Public Library. Mike, I know someone there.
All right.
The New City Library, Nanuet, Orangeburg, Palisades, Pearl River, Piermont, Sloatsburg, Spring Valley, Stony Point, Suffern, Tapan, Tompkins Cove, Valley Cottage, West Nyack. There's a ton of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I would say is now you have a golden opportunity.
Hold on. Listeners, citizens.
That's
these
how
are
you call them. I call them ladies and gentlemen.
You know why, citizens? Because these are our libraries.
Right.
These are our listeners' libraries. Why? Because we are citizens of Rockland. These are Rockland libraries. And those libraries are now connected. Is that correct?
I just figured that nobody in Venezuela is listening to us right now.
You don't know that. We're on the internet.
Did I break a mic?
No, we're on the internet.
Okay. We're on the interwebs. Gosh darn it.
And before we get into really bad news, we're going to just get into local bad news.
Yes.
So in my dear town of Haverstraw,
damn it,
Tom had reported about this this is a follow-up. A Haverstraw police officer has been disciplined after surveillance footage showed him grabbing and shoving a teen outside Central Market La Bodega in August.
Mm-hmm.
The encounter occurred following the town Dominican Day Parade. Police Chief John Gould confirmed disciplinary action but did not disclose specifics, citing personnel policies. All officers have since received retraining on arrest tactics. The teen was charged with disorderly conduct.
Yeah, so the backstory of this is during one of the festivals in Haverstraw this past summer, fall, I forget the exact date of it. A kid was, he's allegedly, because charged, not convicted, charged with disorderly conduct, allegedly was, let's say, acting the fool, if you will, but not for sure. That has to go through jury trial and everything. So the officer in question that kind of like, he did like a bit of restrainment on said teen. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but he has been indeed, disciplined. I don't think they do like the whole Animal House. Thank you, sir. May I have another? I don't think that it was probably. So
Hold on.
all officers have since received retraining on arrest tactics. So one person made such mistake, and then all the officers get retrained. And to me, I think that's probably the guys in the back. It's like, dude, you had to do that. Like, come on. I don't need retraining right now. But they're all retrained. Everything seems okay for now, and see what happens.
And hopefully the serve and protect will actually serve and protect.
That's necessary. And
Right.
I'm 100%. Yeah. I'm like looking at it from both angles. Obviously our duly appointed officers, employed officers, certainly, I think the overall aim is to make sure it is to serve and protect.
So to go to a more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Pragmatic?
No, expulsion. Rockland has a sewer upgrade.
Yes. I know. I was looking at that. I was like, when do I tell people?
Right now, after we talk about how to start being retrained.
Yes.
So
they have been retrained.
Hold on. Our sewer upgrade. So that means the stool is about to be retooled. That's what I was pausing for. I was trying to come up with that.
Thank you. The Rockland County Legislature has approved a significant $87.8 million capital project for sewer district number 1. They do number 1 and number 2, which serves parts of Ramapo, Clarkstown, and Orangetown. The plan includes modernizing major pumping stations to boost infrastructure reliability. Lawmakers also voted unanimously to request home rule authority from state to create the CR Clean Water and Sewer Authority. This new entity would replace the current sewer district and streamline the bonding process for future capital projects. So $87.8 million approved, and I believe that's...
And speaking of other approvals, if we go up into our beloved Lake Sebago Beach.
Yeah.
$95.8 million rebuild set.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about it, Tom.
All right. Governor Kathy Hochul has announced the awarding of a major construction contract to rebuild Lake Sebago Beach and Harriman State Park. Mike, you've been there before, right?
Oh, I've camped there. I've gone hiking there. I love Harriman. And folks, that is paid by your tax dollars as well.
Yeah.
New York State has the largest amount of state parks in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes. Hey, the business of America is business and parks. The beach, closed since Tropical Storm Irene in 2011, will be transformed with modern amenities, including restrooms, playgrounds, a promenade. It's getting all like Deep Space Nine, Star Trek, and parking for over 900 cars, which will be necessary. Supported by state environmental bond funds and capital funding, the new facility is expected to open in summer 2027.
All right, New York State.
I'm pretty psyched about this because my grandfather used to take us for just Saturday or Sunday excursions over there. Always an enjoyable time. And I bike ride up there, except for last year, up in the Harriman State Park area. And it's like a little disappointing when I see this beach is closed.
Right. Well, we need to preserve our natural spaces, as Teddy Roosevelt has told us.
Yeah, man.
And we also need to remember that we have access to this. We're allowed to just walk out your house and go walk into the park.
Yeah.
Like this is what the tax dollars are paying for. Go out, be healthy, go for a walk, enjoy nature.
Yeah, and there's economic underpinnings of this as well, because tourism actually helps any given county in which the tourism happens.
That's right. All of those restaurants and bars and all of the service things that happen between Point A and Harriman State Park, people are going and stopping and using those services. So to support your local business, this is one of the ways we go do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Cue the "this is how we do it" music.
This is how we no.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't.
No, that's not my style.
Dan's got to know his limitations.
That's true. It's true. All right. So I think that is all the news that's fit to print.
Which is funny because we don't print anything. We just have everything digital on rocklandsnews.com. And thank you, everybody that's listening and is not listening, for over 590,000 views
Wow.
on the website. That's over 500,000 for the second year in a row.
That's great.
Yeah, and we're I'm happy to announce this. We're going through a rebranding.
We are?
Yep, we've been working on it for the last 3 months.
What's our new name going to be?
No, it's the same thing as far as like, I'm just saying, like in terms of Rockland's news, right?
Yes.
But the website is going to have a little bit of a different look, and I'm going to not mention it yet until it's done, but that's in process.
You're making it prettier.
Oh, we're making it a lot pretty, my man. We are making it so pretty.
Tom's going to put on the makeup. He's going to shave and do his hair nice.
Yeah, this thing is going to be like saying, I'm Muhammad Ali, I'm so pretty, or so pretty that we should be in detention. One of those two things or both.
I like so pretty, we should be in detention.
Yeah, so, figure that.
But I'm more metal than I am boxing. So,
well, you know where my roots are. It's with Zeppelin, Metallic, and everything.
Yeah,
but all right, so here's the thing. So we're doing that, and we also have, Mike, a new slogan. And I've been really thinking about this for the last, I'd say, even before Rockland Music Fest. I've been thinking about how we want to position ourselves in a very largely expanding market of local news agencies. So now,
yes,
check this out. I'm going to read off all the different news agencies that have showed up over the past 18 months since we started hitting that 500,000 mark. We haven't hit 500 million, ladies and gentlemen.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome, but we're pragmatic. Let me go to, all right. So we have obviously the established ones, and we're not trying to be them, which is LOHUD, News 12, Rockland County. The executive branch does have news that goes out, and we follow it very closely because it's what's vital in Rockland County. But we also have, where are you? RC Biz Journal, the Rockland Post, the Rockland Report, the Muncie Scoop, Rockland County Times, and we have another one.
Who?
The Rockland Daily News.
There's a Rockland Daily News?
There is now.
Does Clark Kent work there?
I'm not sure. We have to find out very soon.
Well, I'm going to go and find out. I'll tell you what I find out because I got to go.
Oh, you got to boogie out?
I got to boogie and do some things.
So in that case,
I'm going to come back on Wednesday. Okay. And we're going to talk about all sorts of craziness.
Yeah.
We're going to spend some time with you listeners. We're going to talk about whatever Tom tangents
rambles
us to.
On. Yeah.
And hopefully you will spend some time with us, whether you're at work, whether you're driving, whether you're home, and reach out to us, ask us some questions, give us some feedback, tell us what you think.
Exactly.
So, Tom, I bid you good day. Good day, sir.
All right. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play the finishing up music, and I'm just going to thank our sponsors. All right. You got a boogie out now?
I got a boogie.
Go.
Tom's going to tell you about our amazing sponsors, including 202 Cannabis.
All right. Give me a call later. Rock on.
And Wednesday.
And thank you,
listeners.
Yep. And he's out, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank our many, many sponsors for Rockland's News. And I'm also going to stick around for a few minutes afterwards, and I'm going to talk with you a little bit about all the things that we have coming up this year. But first of all, let us thank our clients. Thank you to our sponsors, Yabu Fence Company, Dana Pest Control, Easy Temp, Kobe Sushi, Susan Bover from Coldwell Banker Realty, Lauren Molino Muller from Howard Hanna Rand Realty, Whole Shot Bagels, 99 Signs, FZ Perfection, Clean Space Maintenance Management Company, Rockland Music Fest Inc., and our new sponsors, the New York Boulders. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be back in just a few. Take care for now.